Well, it's decision time. One way is going back to the overlook and the car park, which would be the shorter route, and the other is here, the car park via the Wineglass Bay lookout, 1.5 kilometers or 1.5 hours, 3 kilometers. So I think I'm gonna do the Wineglass Bay lookout track, and that'll take me another hour and a half. But I've got nothing but time on my hands today. I wiped the schedule clean, and I've got a beautiful, beautiful afternoon, and I couldn't go back to my place if I wanted to, because the bus, the Callow coach from Bicheno, is not going to pick me up until 7:35. So Mick is the driver, as I recall, and Mick will be taking me back to Bicheno. So right now I'm just going to go on with the track. Boy, it didn't take very far up the track before realizing that I made a good decision. It really is beautiful. And all along the track here you see fern growing under these rather large, not sure if those are eucalyptus trees. I would imagine them to be eucalyptus. Look at this. Just really, really beautiful. And it's a nice, relatively level track taking me along. And all the while I can hear the water, the ocean off in the distance. Okay, mind your head. All right. Wonderful. Really, really wonderful. Just off the track, not even 20-30 meters, I saw a little bit of an opening, and look, it comes down to this beautiful, beautiful sight. Will you look at that? Really beautiful. Oh, that's gorgeous. Really, really a gorgeous sight. Without a doubt, if you have the time, this would be the route to take. It is really peaceful and tranquil, and so far, good 30 minutes into the walk, it is nice and level. Very, very easy walking. And the alternative would have been to go back up those steps to the lookout and then climb back down. So perhaps this route is taking me around the isthmus, if you will, here in Freycinet. And look here, I found my way to a rather nice boardwalk taking me along the path here back to the parking lot. Very nice. Really, really beautiful. So interesting, as I walk along, I see these visions such as this, or these scenery, and being a photographer over a good portion of my life, I can see a photograph when I'm walking. I can look and just see in my mind what would make a good photograph, and that same ability is just carried over to videography. As I'm walking, I can just see what would be a nice shot to share with you, such as the one that I just did. Well, look at this. The track has turned to sand, and a bit of a climb as well. to go up. Wow. And then just off to the right, you can see the water there. Oh, really beautiful. And look at the view waiting for you at the top. Wow. Look at that. That's beautiful. And I see somebody down there swimming. Oh, that's fantastic. Let's go down. For a moment there, I was beginning to worry that I had taken a wrong turn, but apparently not, because just up ahead is the sign, and you've got car park via Hazard's Track 2.5 hours to the right, and Hazard's Beach and Cook's Beach to the left. So we will see which way to go. Cold but nice. Those were the words from a wonderful lady just over here. You can see they're enjoying a nice day on the beach, and I had to ask them to make sure I was going in the right direction, and she said, sure enough, just walk on the sand and this will take me up in the way that I need to go. Oh, what an adventure. What a stretch of sand. It is, it really is an adventure. And I sure hope the sign and the woman's advice was spot on, because I sure wouldn't want to get lost in Freixenet National Park overnight. Not that I wouldn't survive, mind you, but I want the comfort of my bed back in Beach, you know. But it is oh, it's fantastic. It really is. What a dream. What a dream, walking on a beach in Tasmania. It is just gorgeous. It's like a dream come true. It really is. It's like nothing short of a dream come true. Well, I've never been one to be reluctant to ask for directions, and there was a couple just coming down the beach a moment ago, and they told me, sure enough, just keep walking up ahead, and just beyond these rocks that I'm walking on at the moment, there is the sign to the track, and there it would be right there. So you know what, I'm gonna launch my drone and get a little bit of footage here in this part along the beach here. It just looks beautiful, and I can't resist the temptation. Back on track, literally. And I stopped to do some drone footage, and to be quite honest with you, I don't know whether or not it was the best idea, but it sure looked beautiful from up above. So I found my way back into the bush, as they call it. I don't know if this would officially be considered a bushwalk, but it may very well be. Oh, what an adventure this has been. Here's an example of what you'll find just off the track. Look at this beautiful view here. Oh, these rocks. Just gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, that really is beautiful. That really is beautiful. Well, I've been climbing for a little while, and as I've done so, I've reached this point here, and I'll share the view with you. Look at that. Look at that beautiful, beautiful ocean. Just gorgeous. Really, really beautiful. Oh, it's a beautiful spot in this world. Continuing along, you know, I am so glad that I brought that water with me. If you're gonna do this track, you definitely want to bring some water with you. And look at this view. Another beautiful view. I don't know how much more time I've got. Maybe about, oh, I hope at least another 30 years. You know, maybe 25 good ones. But no, I don't know how much time I have back to the car park. But I'm sure I have plenty of time to get back there and stop and appreciate some of these views as I do. So on with the track. You know, I'm walking along here on the track on the way down to the beach, and as I'm walking, inevitably I'm thinking about a lot of stuff. And one of the things that I'm thinking about is where I'm at and when I'm here. Today is December 12th, 2020, and as I'm walking along, I'm thinking that people are going to be watching this video for years and years to come, well into the future. And for those of you that aren't watching this video into the future, but rather within days, weeks, or months, when I'm uploading it, and particularly those of you back in the United States, don't think for a moment that although my feet may be taking me down this track here in Freycinet National Park on a beautiful summer day, although my body is here in Tasmania, my heart and my mind really go out to to all of you back home in America that aren't as fortunate as I've been to have found myself down here to Australia during this crazy time in our history. So just a little word that I'm fully conscientious of how fortunate I am, how blessed I am to be in such a beautiful place, experiencing such a wonderful thing as I am here on my way down to the beautiful Wineglass Bay Beach. And just know that that I'm aware of how fortunate I am, and my heart and soul, heart and prayers rather, go out to those of you back in your homes, back in America, having to deal with this unfortunate situation that the world finds itself in. Will you look at those cliffs just up ahead there? Wow. I'm glad I don't have to go over those, or so I hope. But look at that. That really is quite a sight to give you some perspective of just the magnificence of this place. I don't know if this is the home stretch, but I sure would like to think so. This has been quite the walk, and I have no regrets having taken this walk as opposed to going back up to the lookout and down. I just hope that this will take me to a spot where I can find my way back to the lodge, if not the actual visitor center for the park. But it sure is quite the walk. It really is. It's a wonderful way to experience Tasmania. If there were a plant along the way that would be worth sharing, look at this. Is that beautiful? Kind of looks like my hair did years ago. What a beautiful, beautiful plant that is. How it just sprouts out from the top. Isn't that gorgeous? Now I can't be too much further. I'm starting to be able to hear the waves again. So hopefully not too much before reaching civilization. All right, I see a sign. Car park, 10 minutes. Look at that. Wineglass Bay lookout, 40 minutes. And I know where I'm at. This is where I started this morning. And I made it. And if I sound happy, boy, that's because I am. What a hike. What a hike. And you know, I gotta say, that hike is definitely not for somebody who is not in shape. And I say that being borderline in shape myself. But I did it. I did it. Well, 10 minutes shy of doing it. Now I'm gonna find my way back to the lodge or the visitor center. One or the other. Oh, it feels good. It feels so good to be out of the woods. No, I mean out of the bush. But oh, here we go. Car park, here I come.